Here comes a car with a hat. Oh, bad sign. It's a blue and yellow hat. Doug Maurice with Bill Landis and Ari Wasserman. We're making our picks for Ohio State, Michigan. I already had a loss before last week, but now you took a loss, and you took a loss, and now I have 2 losses. And now we're picking the Buckeyes and the Wolverines Saturday at Michigan Stadium at noon. We're going to be there. And Ari Wasserman, what's going to happen?
Well, if you watched our outrageous predictions video, which I'm sure you did, because what else were you doing yesterday? I predicted that Ohio State would have less than 175 yards of total offense, which is probably a clear indication that I don't think they're going to win the game. I have been baffled all year as to why they aren't as good or nearly as good as they were a year ago when they returned everybody. Still trying to get to the bottom of that. But I just don't see how Ohio State's going to. I mean, there's a certain sense that I have that there's a chance that after Ohio State's lost to Michigan State that some of these players in the draft and some of these seniors might have shifted their focus to what's next once their playoff hopes kind of came to an end. And I don't know if that's fair to say, but it's just a gut feeling. And I think there's a chance that Ohio State's team in general has kind of shifted on to what's coming next because half of the players that are making plays for them this year are not going to be on the team next year. And combine that with Michigan being a lot better than we thought they were, it being on the road, the Harbaugh-Urban stuff, I just think that Michigan at this point might have more momentum going into the game than Ohio State. So I think it's going to be 24-14 Michigan.
Bill Landis.
I'm envisioning like one of those games where the score is close and like something at the end is exciting and people think it's like one of the greatest games ever when in reality like the last 30 seconds were good and the rest of the game was terrible. So with that in mind, I think both defenses play really well. Not a lot of yards for either team. Close score, 21-20 Ohio State. I don't think it's a bounce back. Ohio State's not going to look like the team we've expected it to be all year, but they find a way to win in what I think is going to be an ugly sort of a slugfest game where Ezekiel Elliott gets the carries that he wants and Ohio State runs the ball and plays good defense, and it's enough to beat Michigan.
As if it was going to go any other way for you, Doug. Not going to let you off the hook here.
I would say that I think if this team comes out and looks like it's moved on, that will be an indictment of Urban Meyer. And I don't think that'll happen. I think that if this team can't get up for Michigan after losing for the first time in 24 games, then they have problems. And I don't really think they do. I don't think the NFL guys are playing bad. I think, the guys who are underclassmen who are thinking about leaving, I mean, Ezekiel Elliott's having a good year. Joey Bosa doesn't have as many sacks. He's having a good year. Von Bell's having a great year. Michael Thomas should get thrown the ball more. Yes, can we help you? What's that?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Broad Street.
Broad Street. Where's Broad Street?
It's that way. There's a town that way. You have to. I'm very terrible with directions. I'm really sorry. But
If you go back down here to Summit and make a left and just keep going straight, you'll hit Broad Street. You're welcome.
Good luck. No, you're good.
Yeah.
Wow, this is karmic. Okay, start of the video. Car with a blue and yellow hat. Urban Meyer just sent a red car into our video
And
to
now
even that
everybody
out.
knows exactly where I live, so that's great.
Broad Street.
28-14 Ohio State. I actually just added a touchdown to Ohio State.
In your head?
Yeah.
Because of the car?
Yeah, that was karmic. Ohio State has better players. Urban Meyer's going to be more involved in the play calling. They bottomed out, I think, against Michigan State. And I think there's been some overreaction to what's wrong with them. And I don't know. I feel like I do this. Like when they're good, I think they're worse than everybody thinks they are. And then when everyone thinks they're bad, I think they're better than people think they are. So I think they're going to win. 28-14 Ohio State. That was a red car. I'm feeling some weird vibes. Okay, we'll see you in Ann Arbor. He's Ari. Okay, what's your address again?
2-4. That's actually the beginning of it.
Don't come to his apartment. He's Bill and I'm Doug. Thanks for watching at cleveland.com.